I showed up with a bottle of 2009 Chateau Margaux in one hand and my jacket in the other. I was 30 minutes late, fashionably, intentionally. I like to let her shine first, always had. But as I stepped into the hotel lobby, I saw guests leaving, laughter, heels clacking on marble. A few of her coworkers gave me those half smirks, like I was the joke no one had the guts to explain. Then came her voice. "Mr. Always showing up late." I turned. There she was, my wife. Hair curled, lipstick sharp, wearing the emerald dress I bought in Paris. On her arm? Jonathan Miles, her coworker, junior partner, the man I hired at her request. "Oh, you didn't get my text?" she said, tilting her head like a child feigning sympathy. "You weren't invited." He grinned. She laced her fingers with his. I didn't say a word. I nodded, turned, and walked straight into the cold. She wasn't always cruel. 5 years ago, she was studying for the bar in my apartment, drinking coffee from chipped mugs and highlighting textbooks with trembling hands. I was already successful, owned 90% of a startup then worth only projections and promises. She said she loved how I saw the future and believed in people. I believed in her. So I paid her tuition, bought her a car, covered rent for a year when she took an unpaid internship, built her up brick by brick. She passed the bar, made associate, moved up fast. But success changed her pace, changed the way she looked at me. I became background, the safe option, the provider. A few months ago, I noticed the shift. She stopped texting back at lunch, always in a meeting, stopped wearing her ring when she went out, laughed harder at Jonathan's jokes than mine. I once saw her delete a message when I walked into the room. Still, I waited, hoping, watching, until last week when I saw them kissing through the tinted windows of her car. She didn't even bother to wipe the lipstick off his cheek when she came home. That night, I didn't sleep. I planned. By the time her birthday party arrived, everything was already in motion. I'd been funding our lifestyle, her education, her spa weekends, her lavish dinner parties. Every dollar came through me, and through me, it could stop. I called my lawyer, canceled every joint account, froze the Amex she used for that week's girls' trip to Cabo, terminated the travel concierge she adored. She wouldn't notice right away, but she would. Then I made the real move. Jonathan Miles. Cocky, entitled, ignorant of who was really paying the bills. He'd pitched a business idea to me a year ago, something in fintech, flashy. I bought in to keep him close, held 90% ownership, silent, until that night. While she was raising champagne flutes to toast her new life, I sold the entire stake for $157 million. Cash, wire transfer, immediate. I didn't call her, didn't need to. I let the numbers speak for me. 12 minutes later, my phone lit up. 52 missed calls, then 79. By 1:56, I turned it off. And that's when the knock came. 3:14 a.m. Slow, heavy, desperate. I opened the door. He stood there, drenched in sweat and panic. Tie loosened, jacket missing, eyes wild. "Jonathan, you tanked the company," he stammered. "You sold to our competitors. You can't do that." "Our?" I raised an eyebrow. "You mean my company?" He froze. "You knew?" he whispered. "I knew," I said. I watched. I waited. He ran a hand through his hair. "Look, it wasn't personal. She needed someone different." "Different?" I stepped forward. Calm, measured. "Then why are you here? Shouldn't you be with her?" He blinked, swallowed. "I lost everything." I smiled, just slightly. "No," I said. "You never had anything." He left without another word. The next morning, she showed up. Hair a mess, no makeup, fury in her step. "You ruined him," she snapped, storming into my living room. "No," I replied, sipping my coffee. "He did that himself. I just gave him the rope." She looked around the house she no longer owned. Her eyes landed on the portrait I'd taken down from the wall, our wedding photo. "You think this makes you powerful?" she said. "That you're some kind of hero?" "No," I said. "I'm the one who showed up, when it mattered. Every time. You just stopped noticing." She went silent. I handed her a folder. Inside, annulment papers, signed, clean, legal, irreversible. "You don't get to be a villain and the victim," I told her. "Pick one." She stood frozen for a moment, then turned and left. No apology, no goodbye. Just silence. It's quiet now, peaceful. The house feels different, lighter. They'll talk, of course. People always do. About how I kept calm, how I played the long game, how I knew. But I don't care what they say, because justice doesn't need applause. It just needs time. And silence is louder than vengeance when it comes wrapped in loss. She'll wake up tomorrow realizing the hotel bills bounced, the birthday trip canceled, her name off the lease, the career move her new lover pitched.